Someone has been on your mind lately, haven't they? That person who's been so quiet, so distant, they've been going through something massive behind the scenes. And I need you to know right now, they're getting ready to make a move toward you that you might not see coming. This isn't going to be small. This isn't going to be cautious. What's coming from them is bold, it's decisive, and it's been building for longer than you realize. You may have been wondering if they still think about you, if they still care, if there's any chance at all for the two of you. And the cards today are screaming yes. Not just yes, but yes with all capital letters, exclamation points, fireworks. Your person is transforming right now. They're stepping into a version of themselves they've never been before. And that version of them, that version knows exactly what they want, and it's you. So if you've been feeling like giving up, if you've been questioning everything, if you've been thinking maybe it's time to let go, please stay with me through this reading, because what's about to unfold is going to give you so much clarity, so much hope, and so much understanding about what's really been happening in their heart. Let me share what the universe is revealing today. The very first card that came through is the King of Wands. And honestly, when I saw this card leading the entire reading, I got chills. Do you know why? Because the King of Wands doesn't sit around thinking, planning, strategizing forever. The King of Wands takes action. The King of Wands charges forward with courage, with confidence, with this fierce determination that cannot be stopped. This is your person right now. They are stepping into this warrior energy, this fearless energy for so long, maybe months, maybe years. They've been held back by their fears, by their doubts, by their wounds from the past. They've been trapped in their own head, second-guessing themselves, second-guessing this connection, second-guessing whether they deserve this love you've been offering them. But something has shifted, something deep inside them has clicked into place, and they're not that scared, uncertain person anymore. They're awakening to their own power. They're realizing that they've been standing in their own way, and they're finally ready to get out of their own way and step toward you. With the King of Wands, we're talking about passion reigniting. We're talking about them remembering why you matter so much. We're talking about them feeling this surge of motivation, this fire in their belly that says, I can't waste any more time. I need to do this. I need to reach out. I need to make this right. And right alongside the King of Wands, we have the Six of Swords. Now, I need you to really look at this card with me for a moment because it's so telling about your person's journey. In the Six of Swords, there's a boat moving across water. On one side of the boat, the water is choppy, rough, turbulent. It's chaotic. But on the other side, the water is calm, peaceful, smooth like glass. Your person has been in those choppy waters for so long. They've been dealing with their unhealed trauma, their past pain, their toxic patterns, their low vibration energy. Maybe they were dealing with family issues, work stress, mental health struggles, past relationship wounds. Whatever it was, it kept them stuck. It kept them from being able to show up for you the way they wanted to. But the Six of Swords shows transition. It shows movement from chaos to peace. It shows them actively choosing to leave behind what's been holding them back and move toward calmer, healthier waters. And those calm waters, that's you. That's this connection. That's the life they're finally ready to build with you. The Six of Swords is also a major communication card. And when I see it with the King of Wands, I know that the first move they're making is going to be reaching out. They're going to initiate contact. They're going to break the silence. And it's not going to be a casual, hey, how are you kind of message either. This is going to come with weight, with intention, with purpose. And then we have the Page of Pentacles right here, which is our third card, and this just confirms everything I'm feeling. The Page of Pentacles is another messenger card. That's 3 communication cards already out of just the first few cards in this reading. The universe is making it crystal clear your person is going to reach out. Communication is coming. Contact is imminent. But the Page of Pentacles tells us something deeper about what's been happening with your person during this time of separation. The Page is the student, the learner. Your person has been in school, life school, soul school. They've been going through lessons they needed to learn, wisdom they needed to gain, growth they needed to experience before they could come back to you as a partner who's truly ready. For some of you, this person might have been learning about themselves through therapy. For others, they might have been learning through hard life experiences, losing something, facing consequences, hitting rock bottom in some area. For others still, they might have been learning through spiritual awakening, through meditation, through self-reflection. However, they've been learning. The point is they resisted it for so long. They didn't want to change. They didn't want to face their demons. They didn't want to do the inner work. They kept running from it, avoiding it, denying it. But eventually, life has a way of making us learn what we need to learn, and your person couldn't run anymore. And now that they've been learning, now that they've been growing, now that they've been evolving, they're looking at you with completely new eyes. They're understanding things about this connection they couldn't see before. They're valuing you in ways they didn't when they were still stuck in their old patterns. The Page of Pentacles also brings an invitation. This isn't just about them sending a quick text and disappearing again. No. This is about them wanting to see you, wanting to spend time with you, wanting to have a real conversation, face to face, or at least voice to voice. They want to extend an offer to you. Can we talk? Can we meet up? Can we spend some time together? And here's what I love about this energy. The King of Wands doesn't back down. When the King of Wands sets a goal, they pursue it with everything they have. So your person isn't going to give up easily. They're not going to send one message and then disappear if you don't respond immediately. They're going to be persistent, determined, committed to making this happen. Now I want to pause here for a moment and talk about what you might have been feeling during all this time apart. You may have felt confused, wondering what you did wrong. You may have felt rejected, questioning your worth. You may have felt frustrated, angry even at their silence, at their distance, at their inability to just be honest with you about what they were going through. And I want you to hear me when I say this. None of this was about you. Their withdrawal, their silence, their distance, it wasn't because you weren't enough. It wasn't because you did something wrong. It wasn't because they stopped caring. It was because they were drowning in their own stuff and they didn't know how to swim toward you while simultaneously trying to keep their head above water. They were scared. They felt ashamed. They felt guilty for not being able to be what you needed. And instead of being vulnerable and honest with you about that, they pulled away. They shut down. They disappeared into their hermit cave because that felt safer than admitting they were struggling. But that's changing now. The King of Wands doesn't hide. The King of Wands doesn't run. The King of Wands faces things head on with courage and confidence. Let me pull the next card because there's so much more the universe wants to show us. And we have the King of Pentacles. Oh, this is beautiful. 2 kings in one reading. This is powerful, you guys. When we have 2 kings showing up, we're talking about serious action, serious movement, serious intention. Kings don't just think, they do. Kings don't just plan, they execute. Kings don't just dream, they build. The King of Pentacles specifically is all about long-term commitment, stability, security, building something lasting. This is not someone who wants a casual fling or a temporary reconnection. This is someone who's thinking about the future, about partnership, about creating something solid and enduring with you. For some of you, your person might literally be the King of Pentacles energy. Maybe they're a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. For others, they're embodying this energy regardless of their zodiac sign. They're stepping into this mature, grounded, stable version of themselves that's ready for real commitment. The King of Pentacles is also someone who has a plan. They've been thinking about this, they've been strategizing, they've been making sure every detail is in place because they don't want to mess this up again. They want to do this right. They want to approach you with a solid foundation, with clear intentions, with a real plan for how to make this work. Your person has been doing a lot of internal work to get to this place. They've been working on their emotional stability, their emotional maturity. They've been addressing their wounds, their triggers, their patterns. They've been building themselves up so they can show up for you as a real partner, not a project. And then we have the Page of Swords. Another page, another messenger. The universe is really emphasizing communication here. The Page of Swords is about curiosity, about wanting to know what's going on with you. Your person has been wondering about you constantly. What are you doing? Who are you with? Are you thinking about them? Have you moved on? Are you happy? Are you angry with them? Do you hate them? Would you even want to hear from them at this point? These questions have been circling in their mind endlessly. They miss you so much. They miss your voice, your laugh, your humor, your energy. They miss the way you used to talk for hours about everything and nothing. They miss your banter, your inside jokes, the way you could make them smile even on their worst days. The Page of Swords might also indicate they've been checking up on you in subtle ways. Maybe they've been looking at your social media, reading old messages between you, looking at photos you took together, listening to songs that remind them of you. They're trying to get a hit of your energy any way they can because they miss you so deeply. But here's what's important. They're realizing through all of this that they made terrible choices. They're looking back at their behavior and they're seeing it clearly for what it was: immature, fearful, self-sabotaging. And they're judging themselves harshly for it. That's why these kings are so significant. The King of Wands and the King of Pentacles represent emotional maturity and growth. Your person is not the same person who hurt you, who disappointed you, who let you down. They're evolving, they're transforming, they're becoming someone capable of being the partner you deserve. And you know what? They're not going to make those same mistakes again. They're going to show up differently this time because they're different now. They've learned the hard lessons, they've faced the consequences, they've done the work. The next card is the Ace of Wands, and oh my goodness, this is my absolute favorite card in the entire deck. The Ace of Wands is all about new beginnings, fresh starts, starting over, but not just any new beginning, a new beginning that's infused with passion, with excitement, with pure creative potential. This is your person wanting to begin again with you. They want a do-over, they want a second chance, but this time everything is different because they're different. The foundation has changed because they've changed. The Ace of Wands is also about rebirth and renewal. Your person is being reborn right now. They're shedding their old skin, their old identity, their old wounded self. They're emerging as this new version of themselves who's more aware, more conscious, more awake. They're having spiritual insights, breakthrough moments, epiphanies about life, about love, about themselves, about you. Things are clicking into place for them in ways they never have before. They're seeing the bigger picture. They're understanding divine timing. They're recognizing that everything that's happened, even the painful separation, has been preparing both of you for something greater. And then we have Judgment. This card is massive. Judgment is about awakening, about resurrection, about being called to a higher purpose. Your person is going through a full spiritual awakening right now. They're being called to level up in every area of their life, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. Judgment is also about self-judgment, and your person has been judging themselves heavily. They see where they fell short. They see where they failed you. They see where they completely dropped the ball as a partner. And that awareness, as painful as it is for them, is also what's driving their transformation. They don't want to be that person anymore. They don't want to repeat those patterns anymore. They don't want to hurt you anymore. They're committed to becoming better, to doing better, to being better. The combination of the Ace of Wands and Judgment is incredibly powerful because it's about taking this connection to a whole new level. It's about the rejuvenation and restoration of this relationship. It's about both of you having gone through your own individual growth and now coming back together at a higher vibration, a higher frequency. This connection is going to feel different when you come back together because you're both different. You've both evolved, you've both learned, you've both grown. And that means this relationship has the potential to be so much more stable, so much more mature, so much more lasting than it ever could have been before. And speaking of lasting, the Four of Wands shows up next, and this card makes my heart so happy. The Four of Wands is about celebration, about joy, about coming together in love and commitment. When I see this card, I see reconciliation, I see reunion, I see the two of you celebrating your love. Now this can look different for different people watching this reading. For some of you, the Four of Wands might be about a romantic proposal, your person asking you to be with them officially, exclusively. For some of you, it might be about moving in together, combining your lives in a tangible way. For some of you, it could literally be an engagement or wedding celebration. But even if it's not those big milestone moments right away, the Four of Wands is about celebrating this fresh start together. It's about acknowledging that you've both been through so much and you've both come out the other side, and now you get to enjoy the fruits of that growth together. The Four of Wands often appears when there's talk of travel together, of creating happy memories, of spending quality time celebrating your connection. Your person wants to take you places, experience things with you, create new memories that aren't tainted by the past. They want to show you that this time is different. They want to prove to you through their actions, not just their words, that they're serious, that they're committed, that they're all in. Now, I need to address the Hermit card because I know this has been your reality for so many of you. Your person has been the Hermit, isolated, withdrawn, silent, hidden away in their own world, while you've been left wondering what happened, why they disappeared, if they're ever coming back. The Hermit is about self-imposed isolation, about going inward, about needing time alone to figure things out. And your person has needed this time. As frustrating as it's been for you, as painful as it's been to not hear from them, they've needed this time of solitude to do the deep inner work that they couldn't do while in connection with you. During their Hermit phase, they've been soul searching. They've been digging deep into their psyche, into their patterns, into their wounds. They've been asking themselves hard questions. Why do I sabotage good things? Why am I so afraid of intimacy? Why can't I let people in? What am I really running from? These aren't easy questions to answer, and the answers don't come quickly. They've had to sit with discomfort, with shame, with guilt, with regret. They've had to face parts of themselves they've been avoiding for years, maybe even their whole life. But here's the beautiful thing about the Hermit. The Hermit doesn't stay in the cave forever. The Hermit goes into the darkness to find the light, to find wisdom, to find clarity. And once they find it, they emerge. They come back into the world transformed. And that's exactly what's happening with your person right now. They've been in their Hermit cave, but they're getting ready to emerge. And when they do, they're not coming back as the same person who went in. They're coming back wiser, more self-aware, more emotionally mature, more ready for real love. The Hermit is also telling us that your person is tired of being alone. They're tired of the isolation. They're tired of the silence. They're tired of being without you. They've done their inner work. They've gained their insights. And now they're ready to reconnect, to come back to you, to end this painful separation. And then we have the Lovers card, which is just absolutely perfect for where this reading is going. The Lovers is about choice, about making a decision for love, about choosing partnership, about choosing commitment. Your person is making a choice right now. They're choosing you, they're choosing this connection, they're choosing love over fear, connection over isolation, vulnerability over protection. The Lovers is also about divine union, divine masculine, and divine feminine coming together, two souls recognizing each other, two hearts aligning with divine purpose. This card confirms what many of you already know deep in your soul. This is a significant spiritual connection. Whether you call it soulmate, twin flame, kindred spirit, or just deep soul connection, this is divinely orchestrated. The Lovers tells us that this connection has been forged by something greater than either of you. There's a divine hand in this, a spiritual purpose to your meeting, to your connection, to even your separation. Everything has been part of a bigger plan to prepare both of you for the union you're meant to have. When the Lover shows up alongside the King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, we're talking about serious commitment energy. This isn't casual, this isn't temporary, this is your person wanting real partnership, real commitment, real forever kind of love with you. They're ready to make decisions that reflect their commitment to you. They're ready to change their life to accommodate this relationship. They're ready to prioritize you in ways they haven't before. And I really want you to sit with this for a moment because I know you've been through a lot of pain with this connection. I know you've wondered if it would ever work out. I know you've questioned if they really love you, if they're really committed, if they're really serious. But the Lovers doesn't lie. When the Lover shows up in a reading about someone's intentions and feelings, it's one of the clearest indicators of genuine love, genuine care, genuine desire for union. Your person loves you deeply, truly, completely. They may not have always shown it well, they may have hurt you through their actions or inaction, but their love for you has never wavered. It's been there all along, buried under their fear, their wounds, their defense mechanisms. And now that they're healing, now that they're growing, that love is rising to the surface and they're finally ready to express it fully. Let me pull some oracle cards to give us even more clarity about what's coming. The first card is action, and I absolutely love this because the energy is undeniable. Look at this card. There are horses running, clouds moving, birds flying, even the grass is moving in the wind. Everything is in motion. This is confirming everything we've been seeing in the tarot. Your person is moving into action. They're not just thinking about reaching out anymore, they're actually gonna do it. They're following through, they're making it happen. The action card comes with the number 17. Now, for those of you who resonate with specific numbers and timing, 17 could be the 17th of any month when something significant happens. It could be January 7th or July 1st. It could also reduce to the number 8. 1 plus 7 equals 8, so it could be the 8th of any month or August. I don't want to make timing predictions because the universe works in divine timing, not human timing. But if these numbers mean something to you personally, if they're significant dates in your connection, birthdays, anniversaries, then pay attention. Spirit might be giving you specific confirmation. The next oracle card is Door to Romance, and look at this. The door is open. It's almost completely open. Your person is opening the door to their heart. They're unlocking themselves from the prison they've been in, the prison of fear, of doubt, of unworthiness. You can see on this card, there's a heart with a keyhole, and they're using the key to unlock it. They're setting themselves free so they can love you openly, fully, without the walls and defenses they've had up. This card comes with number 33. If you resonate with 33, this could be ages, yours or theirs now, or when you met, it could be March 3rd. The number 33 also reduces to 6. 3 plus 3 equals 6, which is the same number we see on the 6 of Swords, and if you add up the Lover's 6 in some decks. The number 6 in numerology is all about balance, harmony, peace, domestic happiness, love, and family. It's about creating equilibrium in relationships, about nurturing and caring for each other, about building a harmonious partnership. This is exactly the energy your person wants to create with you. Then we have love stories, communicating and saying what needs to be said. I mean, could the message be any clearer? Your person is preparing to communicate with you. They're getting ready to say everything they need to say, everything they should have said before, everything they've been holding back. They know it's time to open up, to be vulnerable, to be honest. They know it's time to finish opening that door to romance and let you all the way in. They're not going to hold back their feelings anymore. They're not going to hide behind walls of protection anymore. When they reach out, they're going to share their heart with you. They're going to tell you what they've been going through, why they pulled away, what they've learned, how they've changed, and most importantly, how much you mean to them. The next card is Love Blooms. Romance blooms into full-blown feelings. This is so beautiful because it's confirming that although your person has always had deep feelings for you, they're finally allowing those feelings to fully blossom. They're not keeping them contained anymore. They're not suppressing them anymore. They're letting their love for you bloom into its full expression. And when they come back to you, you're going to see a side of them you've never seen before. Emotionally open, expressive, romantic, demonstrative. They're not going to be holding back their affection anymore. For some of you, this might mean your person finally saying, I love you if they haven't before. For others, it might mean them expressing their love in deeper, more meaningful ways through their actions, their presence, their commitment. The final oracle cards are just absolutely perfect. We have finding a long-term harmonious relationship coming soon, commit. This is literally spelling it out for us. Commitment is coming. A long-term relationship is coming. Harmony is coming. And the card says coming soon, which tells me this isn't years away. This is in the near future. Your person is going to make their move soon. And when they do, it's going to be with the intention of building something long-lasting with you. And then the last card, Leap Forward. Taking a leap of faith, movement, speed, and progress. Your person is about to take a massive leap of faith toward you. They're going to trust their heart, trust this connection, trust that it's worth the risk. And once they take that leap, things are going to move quickly. Remember, these divine counterpart connections tend to zoom along once both people are ready. It's like you want to consume each other, spend every moment together, make up for lost time. Now, if that feels overwhelming to you, if you need things to go slower, that's completely okay. You can communicate that to them. You can say, I want this too, but I need us to take it at a pace that feels comfortable for me. And if they're truly in this mature king energy, they'll respect that. But they are going to seize the moment to fully love you. Here's something I want you to understand. Your person didn't know what real love was until you came into their life. You showed them what genuine connection feels like, what unconditional acceptance feels like, what it means to be truly seen and valued. That song just came into my head. I Want to Know What Love Is by Foreigner. Your person is like that song. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me, and you have shown them. You've loved them even when they were unlovable. You've been patient even when they were pushing you away. You've seen their potential even when they couldn't see it themselves. And now they want to show you what love is in return. They want to love you the way you deserve to be loved. They want to be the partner you've needed them to be all along. Before I close out this reading, I want to give you some very specific messages that are coming through for different people watching. For those of you with fire sign energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, these signs are particularly highlighted in this reading through the King of Wands and King and Page of Pentacles. This could be you, this could be your person, this could be both of you. For those with air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, the Page of Swords, and the Lovers, ruled by Gemini, are speaking directly to you. I'm also seeing very specific timing coming through. Some of you might experience this movement within the next 6 days. For others, I'm seeing summer months being significant, June, July, August. For others still, I'm seeing autumn energy, particularly around the timing of number 17 and 33 that we discussed. I'm also getting letters, specifically the letters O, F, J, and K are coming through strongly. For some of you, one of you has one of these letters in your name or initials. For others, these might be the initials of your person or a significant person connected to this situation. For those of you dealing with financial concerns right now, I'm seeing blessings coming your way. The King of Pentacles brings material stability, financial protection, and new opportunities for abundance. Trust that as your relationship situation improves, so will your financial situation. This is a very specific message for someone you've been seeing the numbers 111, 11, or repetitive number sequences. This is your confirmation that you're on the right path. Your person is coming, divine timing is unfolding perfectly. So that's what I have for you today, beautiful souls. The message from the universe is clear. Your person is gearing up to make big, bold, courageous moves toward you. They're not the same person who hurt you before. They've grown, they've evolved, they've transformed, and they're ready to show up for you in ways they never could before. They're going to communicate with you soon. They're going to open their heart to you. They're going to pursue this connection with the determination and passion of the King of Wands and the stability and commitment of the King of Pentacles. This connection is meant to bloom into something beautiful, something lasting, something that fulfills both of your souls. Trust the process, trust divine timing, and most importantly, trust that you are deserving of the love that's coming your way. I hope this reading brought you the clarity, validation, and hope you needed today. If this resonated with you, please take a moment to subscribe to Spiritual Infusion Guidance so you don't miss future messages that are meant for you. Sending you so much love and light on your journey. This is Crystal, and I'll see you in the next reading. Blessings to you all.